Hello everybody, this is Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 2. Well, we're here on the outskirts of the NCR, and just so you know what I've been up to off camera, believe it or not, I have removed a lot of guns from my car, relatively speaking. The gun shop here did let me clear out a bit of inventory. I've taken virtually everything of worth from, well, worth to me at least, from the big man here. Probably come back here a few times, but you can see I've condensed some Rad-X to him and taken almost every type of ammo I use, except for the standard 10mm, because Sulik has more than enough of that, but and speaking of car, got a thin-looking punk here. That's fine transport, man. Truly fine. Oh, man, I am the one for you. Watch your car. Keep it safe from the bed bugs. $5, no problem. $5 and Doofus is on the job. Never sleep. 24-hour, always there, man. Deal. $5. You watch the car. Doofus will perform, man. Not even a fly is going to land on this shit on your automobile. Good. Shut up. Probably don't need to worry about my car being stolen, but it's good karma. And talking of the car, you may note, blending here in the background is a heap of rags that might have a person under it. Junk for sale, look it over and make me an offer. And you look like you got your hands. You do have hands, don't you? I can fix up all sorts of stuff. Got me a blower, named it Claudia, fit most any car, give it a lot more power. Only 1,000, you interested? You bet, Claudia's my kind of whatever. Well, give me 6 hours, I should have it fixed up by then. Well, before you do a little of your time. Sure, whatever. Got $5. Got any good gossip? Heard there's a doc in town. Heard he's got some miracle cure. I ain't taking it, though. And then there's Salt Beef. Old Coot says he's found a gold mine. Miss Dorothy and Toto was out here last week looking for some parts to fix the power plant. Couldn't help him, though. Thanks for the money, but I don't know anything more. And, yeah, I have, a fair bit of cash. Let's see, we got junk, combat knife. But he might be a fine person to try and sell an extra gun to later. I'll do that off camera, though, because, as you can see, don't have any spare guns on me at the moment, and we have bigger fish to fry. And yeah, dummy, we already talked about that. So, I'm going to give my car a bit more power. But back to the business of why we are here in NCR, which is that we are taking up a contract to kill a Mr. Weston on behalf of the Bishop. The Bishop! No, Mr. Bishop in New Reno. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why on earth would I, being the lawful, well, chaotic-ish good, but still wearing a badge lawman that I am, have any possible interest in taking up an assassination job? Well, the thing of it is that Mr. Bishop is cleaning house, and getting rid of everybody who can connect him to various sundry dealings in the NCR, which also include him undermining the NCR government in order to help the Vault City folk take over. By eliminating them, we help to indirectly make a more honest government for NCR, assuming we can keep the honest people in the NCR running things, which we are going to try and do. Take a word of advice from Sheriff Dumont, stranger. This town don't care for your kind. Any trouble and I come down hard. Now, is there anything I can do for you? Yeah, I don't like your kind. Now, how can I help you? Looking for some honest work. Can you help me? I can think of a couple of things if you're really interested. Like what? Do what the Stockmen's Association wrangles hands for the Brahmin drives. Go try him. Then there's Mr. Weston. If you talk to him, tell him I sent you. Weston? Roger Weston. His spread's just out the west gate. He've had some trouble with varmints. He take care of himself, but his health just ain't what it used to be. Bad ticker, Jock Jubilee says. Did we catch that vitally important plot information? This is going to be something of a Shaggy Dog quest, though, because this is private property. Please move along. Excuse me, who lives here? The castle of Master Louis de Waba. This is Western Ranch, home of Councilman Weston. I'd like to see the councilman, please. What business do you have with Mr. Weston? I hear he's looking for work, or I'm looking for work, and I hear he's hiring. I seem to remember something about work being available. All right, come on in. Don't cause any trouble, though. I'll be watching you. Thanks. And wait for him to turn the power grid off. And pretty standard looking cattle ranch. See a man wearing leather and packing heat. What can I do for you, stranger? Sheriff told me to stop by. He said that Mr. Weston might have a job for me. Well, we were having a problem with varmints, but they stopped hassling us. You can go see Weston if you want. Yeah, there actually is a quest here, which we can't do now because I already discovered Vault 13. But your mission is to find out why his cattle are getting eaten, and it turns out that it's a result of the rogue intelligent Deathclaws. And a man in fancy ranch clothes. I'm Roger Weston, and you can't come barging in here. What do you want? I'm here about a job. That all? Talk to my foreman, Felix. The sheriff suggests I come talk to you personally. Oh, yeah. Well, I was having some trouble with varmints, but they stopped coming around. Sorry about that. Try Felix and see if he has anything for you to do. Okay, thanks. Now, we do have the possibility of talking to him and getting paid more to kill Bishop on his behalf. But we're not going to do that. So, there are a couple of ways that we can kill him and make it look like an accident. I originally bought the jet here because you can dose him with it and make it look like a heart attack. But we're going to go with the much more fun way. Ah! It burns! Weston was hit for 10,000 hit points and was killed. And as long as we're here... nothing in the desk. Nothing in the bookcase. And probably not worth checking the shower back there. And Felix apparently did not notice the blood-curdling scream of his boss exploding. And I'm just looking for work. That's nice. Mr. Weston don't see just anybody, though. You got cause? No. Well, then you get out of here. Will do. Ready to leave? Yep. I'll be going now. Cassidy's straggling for some reason. Yeah, surprisingly easy job, that. But we'll go ahead and wait our 6 hours. You see, Ratch probably picking at some lice. Gonna need a little more time. I'm still working on the cussed thing. Okay. There she is. Claudia's all installed. Yeah, I'm not sure how much more power we're going to get on this baby, but you know what? Do you wish to encounter some mobsters? No. Okay, and might as well check in on quests while I'm here. Because if you'll remember, we've got quite a few outstanding. We still need to go check in on Renisco. Have to collect tribute from the Corsican brothers. So we can take care of all that while we're here. Oh, we'll go turn in with Mr. Bishop first. You done Weston yet? Weston has had a accident, yes. Terrible shame a man like that dying so suddenly. Now about the money you owe me. Good job, Tribal. I'm impressed. I'm not an easy man to impress. Here's your payment, and we got 2,000 XP for that. Got any more work for me? Yeah, I got a job for you. I have another problem down in NCR. Nail another one that never pops up. This dead man's name is Carlson. He doesn't know he's dead yet. Make it happen and it's worth 500 to you. No problem. Carlson is as good as dead. One more thing. I don't care how you do it. If you go in there guns a-blazing with old Carlson, he's bound to be holed up in there pretty tight after Weston bought it, so it doesn't need to be pretty. It just needs to be done. Capiche? I'm going to need some info on this Carlson guy before I do anything. Like? Where do I find this guy? He's hauled up in the big presidential mansion in NCR. Can't miss it. Find a way in and whacking the geezer is your job. Okay, got another question. Has got any kin, family, any witnesses? His wife's dead, but he's got a son, only 7 or 8 years old. He lives in the mansion with him. The place is bound to be guarded, though, so keep an eye out for security. How many guards? Don't know exactly how many. I'd scope the place out, get a feel for the numbers. Of course, dealing with them is your problem, Tribal. Great, that's very helpful. What's the guy's health like? Any illnesses? No, nothing like that I know of. He's a paranoid bastard, sure, but I don't think he's sick of nothing. Then again, he's a pretty old guy, so his health can't be that great. Okay, Carlson's a dead man. And one more time, in case I haven't made myself clear, I don't care how you whack this son of a bitch, as long as he's dead and stays that way. Alright, I heard you the first time. I'm on it. Alright then, I expect to hear from you soon. Remember, Tribal, you don't know me and we never had this conversation. Word gets out, I'll put you down. Alright, so we've got that done. And we'll go ahead and hit Renisco down yonder. Yeah? I've come to collect Mr. Salvatroes' tribute. And okay, that got glitchy. I'm here to collect Mr. Salvatore's tribute. Then you wasted a trip. I paid Mr. Salvatore his tribute 2 weeks ago, as per the schedule. I don't know who you are, what you think you're doing, but you aren't getting one red chip from me. Get. I am Mr. Salvatore's representative. You will give me the tribute I have asked for, and you will do so now. You lost your hearing, boy. I said I already paid the tribute already, 2 weeks ago. If you're really from Salvatore, you would know that. Now get. You are the one who has lost his hearing. I am Mr. Salvatore's representative, and you will pay the tribute. Prove you're from Salvatore, and I'll consider giving you the chips, else you ain't getting a shit. I do not need to prove myself. I am his representative, and that is all you need to know. Doesn't matter, I can't pay. The last collection nearly wiped me out. That is not my concern. You will get me the money now. Mr. Salvatore does not want to hear your excuses. Threatening me isn't going to help. Mr. Salvatore wants his money. I don't have it. He'll be mad at me, but he'll be mad at you too. Salvatore doesn't like people who let him down. You better figure out something quick. I already have. I will pay your share for this period. In exchange, you'll give me a discount at your store. Now hold on, you Neanderthal. I will not argue with you anymore. My patience is at an end. Those are my terms. Now look, alright, you get a discount. Let me see your stock. I will make my purchases now. And by purchases, we mean we are taking the whole bloody store. At least as much of it as I can reasonably cart out of here, which, unfortunately, my burdens being what it is not going to be much. And yeah, we will leave the caps behind. My offer is not good enough. I think that may be the polite way of saying you're carrying too much junk out. Okay, then fine. Let's try that. Okay. Just to test this, we will give him 1 coin for all this. Okay, that was a good trade. So yes, I am getting a bunch of junk I don't need, but you know what? It's the principle of the thing at this point. Also, free books. Oh, what the heck. We'll take the Jimmy hats too. And the flares. Yeah, I can't carry that much. Okay. Alright, I think we've rated him for enough at the moment. Alright. I don't want anything, but I'll be back. So we have that done, which just leaves us raiding the Corsican brothers, who are the minds behind Golden Globe's porn, as it were. And I'm just going to do a quick save here, lest I try something a bit dangerous, because while I'm here, I'm going to do one of the more risque quests, or at least try to. Actually, first I'm going to read my books and then try the risque thing. Okay, so here are my stats, such as they are. And can taking more than 2 increase it even further? Yes, it can. Alright. So I just took a ton of buff out. Why? Well, I wanted to talk to Mr. Corsican here. The Corsican brothers at your service. The man glances up, irritated, and does a double take. Holy, big bad mother! How come you ain't been by earlier? Great fight, by the way, great fight. What can I do for you? Got any openings I can fill? Hell yes, let's give you a tryout. Hey, let's some extras in here. We got us a star in the making. Do as the man directs. And then, sorry, pal, you're handsome, you're flexible, you got the stamina of a Brahmin, but you need a little bit more experience in the sack before we can do business, okay? We just ain't got the time to train you. I'll try and increase my experience, maybe next time. Okay, reason I tried that is you do get a nice perk if you qualify to be an actor. The problem is that it requires you having high agility, high endurance, high charisma, and having slept around a fair bit. We can fix that last part, but I think I will take care of that part off camera because it involves doing quite a bit of business with the cat house down the road. But we should be able to do this even after getting the protection. The Corsican brothers at your service, and holy big bad mother, I'm here for Big Jesus Mordino's money. Sure, here you go, 250 chips, and say hello to Big Jesus for me, okay? Yeah, maybe. Later for you, pal. Or I'm here. Well, before you're quick to run me out of here, why don't you tell me about your little operation, Slick? The Golden Globe Studio, the studio for all the talent in what remains of the world. What can I do for you today? How do you mean film? I mean, come on, you need cameras, film projectors. Where do you get all that stuff? You lucked out. We don't need any of that Stone Age crap. We stumbled across a working holographic projector. No bulky equipment, no fuss, and no unsightly mess. Nice talking to you, but I have to be going. So, yeah, by taking the buff out, I just confirmed that I can boost my endurance temporarily to get it to where it needs to be, because I'm not an endurance-type fighter, ironically enough, for somebody who is reputed to be the greatest fighter in town. But that should take care of... Well, we do still need to go talk to Mr. Salvatore. And get ourselves one more bit of profit for the day. You collect the tribute yet? Got it. Here's the money. Mason nods, seems disappointed. Thought we bled Vernesco of his last time. All right, then. Well, take it into the boss. Go on now. Okay. Have you done as I asked? Yes, Mr. Salvatore. I have the tribute you asked me to collect. Very well. He waits. Give him 1,000 chips. Salvatore nods as you give him the money. You have done well. You've earned 25% of the cut. Thank you, Mr. Salvatore. Takes a deep breath from the mask. I have another matter that I could use your assistance with. I'm interested in the job, Mr. Salvatore. What do you want me to do? A sensitive transaction will be taking place soon. I am in need of an extra guard to ensure the transaction goes smoothly. You will speak with Mason and do as he directs you. Can I have one of those laser weapons you use? Yes, this time yes, but you will carry other armaments as well. Talk to Mason about the details. He will give you one of the Lightbringers. Yes, Mr. Salvatore. Alright, the boss says you're coming along on a little transaction we're doing. Make sure you come armed, don't bring no pea shooters, then come back and talk to me. Mr. Salvatore said you were to give me a laser pistol. Yeah, that's the word. Here you go. Don't be playing with it neither. You hurt anyone with that thing and I'll shoot you dead. Can you teach me how to use this? Ah, damn it. Look. Okay, first off, hold it like this. Adjust your grip. Now, the loading chamber is here. After an hour of practice, Mason has improved your skill with energy weapons. So why do I need something other than this? These pistols seem pretty powerful. Why is it you gotta question everything I say, huh? Look, the other party at this transaction ain't gonna be hurt by these Lightbringers, okay? So make sure you have something else with you. Let's do it. Let's go then. These guys give me the creeps. Shut up, here they come. Do you have the cargo we requested? Yes, the chemicals are all here. You can check them if you like. That will not be necessary. You know what will happen if the chemicals do not meet the specifications we requested. Right, of course. And you brought the Lightbringers? The laser weapons are in our cargo bay. To ensure your cooperation, we will just transmit the disarming the arming sequence for them once the chemicals are loaded. Well, all right then. Load her up, boys. No. We will load the cargo. And, oh, there's a robot. Right, of course. Give him room, boys. All right, we're good here. The rest of you gods head back to New Reno. We'll meet up with you. And that's it. Now, just for giggles, which is the only reason I ever really do much of anything around here, because in case you hadn't taken a wild flight and leap about this, and oh, suddenly I'm overburdened. These guys here in the power armor, soldiers, more soldiers, Salvatore guard, Salvatore guard. I'm just going to go stand over here on the other side of these guys. Okay, it would help if I loaded the gun, but... yeah, I guess that fancy armor doesn't work too well against regular old guns. Now, I'm actually doing way better than you'd expect when there's a bunch of people in power armor. But I don't think I'm going to survive another shot like that. So, yeah, it is possible to win this fight, I've read. And I'm wondering if it's worth the effort, because I'm not sure exactly what gear they're packing. But you know what? Let's try it again and actually play to win this time. Because, yeah, that power armor is not going to be much good against... you know, traditional armaments. You know, it deflects energy, not ammo. But let me make sure that everybody is packing their best gear first.
What, Chippy?
Oh, they didn't realize that's a jackhammer, which is the best shotgun in the game. Completely forgot that I had that. And that's enough to make sure that we've got Sullick equipping a proper gun this time. Oh, heck, Cassidy does not actually have a weapon because I think I took away his shotgun earlier. Well, good thing I just happened to pick up one of the best shotgun in the game. But will he use it? Yes, he will. And Vic. Okay, and just to make sure. Oh, and one shot did have to miss, didn't it? And I think we got one down. Yep. No! Not Sullick! And 1600 XP for that. Well, let's see. Plasma grenade, never jackhammer, more shotgun shells. And more of the same here. No power armor, though. And let's see. Shotgun there. And a bit of a jackpot there. Got another laser pistol. Well, overall that was worth it, especially since I'm not planning on going back to Salvatore except to kill him at this point. But I'm going to try that again without getting Sullick killed. But I'm going to do that off camera, because it occurs to me this is a good point to stop. So, next time, we will head back to New Reno and see about finishing off the rest of the family quest before we go to the final family and the one we're actually going to side with in the war over New Reno. See you then.